DJ, last time you signed a free agency contract, you were 25 years old and you called yourself a young veteran. You're 28 now.
Yeah.
How do you describe yourself as a veteran now?
Say I'm definitely a veteran. It's crazy because I train at Proactive in Westlake, California, and there's like guys getting ready for the pro day combine, and like they see me, they like, "What's up, OG?" And I'm like, "Oh snap!" Like they calling me OG, so it's pretty cool. I love giving my knowledge, especially to the young bucks or to everybody, and I'm just looking forward to meeting all the guys.
So are you an old veteran now?
Man, I mean, at corner, once you get close to 30, they want to call you old, but I feel good, so I still feel young. You know what I mean?
Recently you reminded us that coming out of high school, 0 stars as a football player. You had to go the JUCO route, and then you come up with back-to-back free agency contracts that are life-changing. How the heck do you go from 0 star to DJ Reed now?
Yeah, that's a great question. I would just say my faith in God, first and foremost. Just the stuff that I went through even before that, just, with the struggle of growing up how I did, seeing what my mom endured. That's really where I learned like my grit and my tenacity from, is from my mother. And, just with, having no stars to walking on to Fresno State to going JUCO, that's just been my life. It's just like you got to earn everything. And, this is my 3rd contract, despite not being a 0 star. I won. So now my only goal is to win a Lombardi.
What do you possibly tell maybe high school kids or young college kids when they look at your story and they see 0 stars and they see what you've been through to get to where you are now? What do you say to them?
Just embrace the process. Take the process serious, more so than focusing on results. I feel like if you have a great system, if you do your system deliberately and intentionally day in and day out, you're gonna like the outcome of that. But Inky Johnson said something that really stood out to me a few weeks ago, and I'm not gonna quote it, everything that he said accurately, but it was something like, can you be focused on the process without having an emotional attachment to the outcome? And that really stood out to me, and that's something that, like, from now on, I'm gonna live by.
Who is DJ Reed when you step out onto the field? What can we expect?
Oh, yeah, he's a little off. That's a different type of guy. Yeah, I got an alter ego. I got a light switch. I'm a Cali boy, so outside of football, I'm super cool, super calm, chilling, laughing, goofy. But when I'm on the field, it's a light switch. My alter ego, takes over. It's a dark horse. And, he's about his business, what I'm saying? He takes what he's doing seriously. He's a competitor, somebody that's going to dominate, that expects to dominate. Whoever's in front of him doesn't matter. A guy that's going to, just be a leader, a guy that's going to set the tone. Yeah, a little loose end screws, a little crazy, but control chaos.
You had a few suitors here in free agency. Why Detroit?
When free agency started, I wanted to be closer to home, preferably, if that was, what I could, happen. But I actually prayed to God, and I said, God, I ask that you lead me into free agency, whatever you want, whatever you think is best, that's where I want to be. And he literally gave me what my heart desired, because the main things for me was I wanted to get paid. That was one. I wanted to play with dogs. I wanted to play with guys that care about football. And, I'm blessed to be playing with, I think is the best safety duo. I'm a big fan of Brian Branch. Even when he was coming out of Alabama, I actually told Coach Saleh, I was like, with the 17th pick, I was like, man, you got to get Brian Branch. Like, this guy's a dog. Like, I love the way he plays. Same as Kurt. He's just a ball hawk. Like, he gets the ball. It was exciting watching what he did this year. It's fun watching the Lions play. It's really fun. You could just tell that they really love and care about each other. I'm looking forward to, getting in with Amit, getting in with TA, and just, forming that foundation and just balling with them boys. I'm really looking forward to that.
And Terran Arnold, former first-round pick, he just wrapped up his rookie season. What can he learn from you, the OG veteran in the secondary?
Just knowledge of the game from my experience, just like little nuances, things, we could get away with. I think just like small detail things, and I think he's gonna help me as well. Like, I'm still learning as well. I have a growth mindset, so I'm looking forward to learning from him as well. But yeah, I just can't wait to, get in with me, get in with all the guys, and, just pick each other's brains and just learn from each other.
how much is there a gray area knowing that there's a new DC in Detroit with Kelvin Shepherd, but he has been on staff this entire time under Aaron Glenn, who moved on to the Jets?
Yeah, I think Shep, I've been talking to Shep a lot. I think he's going to do a great job. He definitely seems like a player's coach. You know, everything's about winning, but it's about the details. I feel like with coaching, it's just about being authentic and, you know, listening to the players and the players listening to the coaches and it being an open dialogue. And, you know, that's what he's communicated to me, so I'm looking forward to him.
Dan Campbell, did you meet him before? What are your impressions?
No, man, I love Coach Campbell. Yeah, man, we spoke today, had a really good conversation. It's funny because when I spoke to him on the phone yesterday, you know, he has like a very distinctive voice. He kind of sounds like a Lion. Like he was born to be like a Lions head coach. Well, he was born to be the Lions head coach. But just the whole building, it just seems like really authentic. The goal is to win. The goal is to win a Lombardi. And I feel like the Detroit Lions, we're on the right track to do that.
Are you and DJ Reader automatically best friends because of the names?
It's crazy because when he was, I believe he was on the Bengals, and I seen his name, I was like, that is interesting. So now that we're on the same team, it's pretty hilarious.